よし、仕切り直しまして、はい、始まりましたでしょうか。ケロロ仮面ゲームズです。ということで、本日もストリートファイター6やっていきたいと思います。ということで、もうついに、今日からですね、ここに、印字させてもらってます。苦手な格ゲーに挑戦中。はい。昨日ね、初めてダルシム以外を使っていろんなやつ試してみたけど、試した結果もう結局自分が格ゲー苦手だということがね判明したので、はい、苦手な格ゲーに挑戦中というふうに、書かせていただきました。上杉ゴンさんいらっしゃい。なえそうです。なえなえなえなえですかと。ゴンゴンさんかな。そして、今日、ですね、横に載せてます。ここにね、上に載せてるんですけど、ストリートファイターのなんかタイプ診断みたいなものをやりました。したらね、エドモンド本田さんになったんですね。ということで、エドモンド本田さんで行かせていただこうかなと思ってます。正直にね、タイプ診断とかさ、そんなね、なんだろう、当てにしないでいいものだけど、当てにしなくていいんだが、ちょっと今回はね、何でも言うことを聞きながらやっていこうということで、極めちゃおうかなと思ってます。対戦相手確認。 OK、 ランクマッチやっていく。よし、今日はダブハン取れ損ねてマイクラできないからです。なんでマイクラできないのか。
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
で、今日もタラタラしてんじゃねえをちょっと食べていきたいなと思ってますが、エドモの本田さん頑張っていきましょう。チュンリーやん。はい、掴みます。決められていく。よいしょい。よいしょい。慎重に行きます。
Managing that drive gauge is gonna get tricky. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Very solid corner switch. Knockdown. Does a good job of pushing back. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Going on the offensive?
おい、やれました。ゴッタンです。向いてるか俺。診断結果合ってるかこれ。クラシックやぞ相手は。うれ、なんか決まっていく。はい、どうぞ。
Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. A super art? Not much. The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. Show up for it.
Wait, Shay.
Fighters planning something? Blocks the low kick. Now they can use drive.
Wait, Shay.
Player 2
勝ったよ。
brings it home. Let's see if they can
ス
build
トレート勝
themselves a
ち。どうぞ。
right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. From up above. Spinning bird kick.
あ、本気出してきた。
Grabs him. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage.
おいしょい。
Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Can and they outlast it. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge.
Hey.
We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important.
うわー、つかみねこいつ。
Big low reaching heavy. Grabs him. Knocked
いかん。
down. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use.
はい、終わった。はい。
Oh. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
3912ダメージ。もうダブハンやん、それは。
Gets in a Hazanshi.
ようダブハンとか狙えるね。
Now, how are they going to use it? Jump picks the air.
空中つかみ。
Very solid corner switch. Knockdown and
空中つかみだと。
the fighters return to the middle of the stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. The super doesn't hit. Player 2 is working with
あ
a
ー、
better
つかみ
game. What
つ
can
か
they
め
do
ない
with
な。
it?
お
Breaks the block with the throw. Risky up close scrap still going. Goes into the stance. Player 2 needs experiencing burnout. Good old slap. What
う
a
わー、ストレート負け。
Player 1 brings it home.
あ、でもこれでもうバツつくんや。
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? The low is denied. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Goes for the command grab. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meters. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. They need to hold out. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing.
こい
Can
つ
they survive this
こいつ友達おらんぞ。
burnout? The fighters are matching each other move for move going
こいつ
into
友
the
達おらん。
midway point of the match. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. A little too greedy there. 100 hand slap. What'll happen here? Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
こいつ。
Opts to create space to start. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Player 2 was kept on their toes all round and didn't utilize their drive gauge efficiently. You may see them pay a bit more attention to that as we head into the next round. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 needs to use the credit experiencing burnout. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. It's the Sultan roster.
No
He's
go.
gonna give them a rabbit beat in there.
やられていく。
Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
普通に見抜かれていきました。ちょっと練習したいな。おい。でも今日初めてのエドモンド。今日は初めてのエドモンド。前回1回してるから2回目の実質本田さん使ってますけど。悪くないよね。
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Raised on the pressure with the projectile. Throwing on even more pressure with the fireballs. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. Knockdown. Difficult situation for a throw. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. All right, what's coming up next? Are we gonna see a comeback? If there's the drive,
なるほど。
going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Brings out the super art.
なるほど。
How's it gonna work out for them? Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Oh, they can't ignore that super gauge gap. Okay, creating some space here. They are absolutely wailing on each other.
こいつぜー。なんじゃこのやり口。
Like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
これもう速攻やってやろう。
Opts to create space to start. Big man's coming for you. Jump? Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Smart play with the throw. A quick breather. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running. Clutch, anti-air. Sets up with the jump in. Goes low.
こいつ
Cross up attack.
こいつ
Looking for a hold. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack, what up?
もうストレート負け。
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
もう一回したら勝てるでこいつ
Not
に
over
は。
yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Good old slaps. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Buy some time by driving them into the
こい
corner.
つも
And
め
now
っ
they
た
can
打ちや
take
めっ
some
た打
big
ち。
chances to do damage here. Player 2 with the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Takes a drill. With the throw. Gets
おーじゃい。この調子いったら
on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep
こ
the
の調子い
pressure
った
on.
ろマジで。
Steps back to start things off. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Took him to the corner in a flash. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range.
それ止められるか。
Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Smart play.
どうすこい。
Activates. Goes for the jump in. Jumps up, going on the offensive. They just won't stop switching sides. Back, oh my god, they just jumped it up.
わお。
Catches out on a single Shinra. Player 2 can't use any drive moves, willing to risk it for the overdrive. Changes the pace with a fireball. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. Oh my god, what's gonna happen? They're taking a step back to slow
も
down
う
the
い
pace.
て。
Lots of distance here. Who's baiting who? They don't have any leeway to make a mistake. Someone's gotta make a move. Knock them out of the air. Set them
うわーもうこいつぜ
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
ー。おお。猫ちゃん猫ちゃん。
Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. Hugs nothing but air. Jumps.
間違えたコマン
For
ド。
a mix-up. Experiencing burnout. Player 2, show up force. Both sides getting ready, and it is on. Taking chunks out of each other here. More fuel to the fire. Hook them up. Look at the damage. Send them flying. What now? Player 2 knocked them out of the air. Player 2 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some maze hits to drive. They are not getting close to each other. Shrugs that off. Does he right? A real test of nerves here. Underhand. I can't believe it. Are you
あー危
kidding?
ない。
Player 1 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
うわー惜しかったね。でもなんか勝ちを入れていったよね。勝ち星をね。うん。克服していってんじゃないのこれ。 こいつえぐ。なにこいつ。コントンさん。こいつキモ。またや、同じやつか。
Our fighters are ready to get down to it. So
Sakura.
let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable
剣
of.
とか使ってんじゃねえよ、おい。
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Player 2 has the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even knockdown. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. With the throw. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Both fighters are barely alive.
うわー、もうこいつ。
Roses with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws out a projectile. Player 2 had a hard time managing their drive gauge last round, and I'm sure they're aware that they need to start adapting. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Throws out the fireball to check him. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge, but goes for the super art, goes for the level 1 super. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Uses the target combo as a filler. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Show of force. Both fighters planning something? Flashes them. Player 1 has the super gauge going on the offensive. Excellent block. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Ah, burnout activates. What now? Oh my god, they just choked it up. Player 2 punish counter on the action. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. The next touch may decide this round. What's next? A jump? This may turn into a big set shift.
おーい。なんでそうなんの？なんでそうなんのさて。
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Oh, talk about overextending. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Trips him up. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Avoid getting cornered. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Knockdown. We're near the opt for the throw to close it out. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
全然勝てんぞ。ちょっと一回練習するべきかな、さすがに。
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 2 chases them down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Throw connects and does big damage. Going in, show of force. You've got to be mindful of reach and jumpings at this range. Whiffs with that huge attack. Good read with that throw escape. Side switch in the corner. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. What'll happen here? Attempt. Oh, yo! Raw super here? Looking for a hole. Connects with medium kick. Will they get it? There's a burnout. Player 2 can't use any drive moves.
なんじゃこりゃ。勝てるわけないやん。
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real
どういうことなん？向いてないな、本当に。じゃんじゃん来てくれ。 おう、まだえぐいやつおるやん。ステロイド取りすぎて。
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
初めてやガイルと戦うの。かっこいい。
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. They need to hold out. Whiffs the throw. Throws him. What's next? Takes a trip.
こいつテクニシャンやな。
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Player 2 chases them down. Very critical point of the match with full drive gauge available. Taking stock. Big man's coming for you. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything in there.
Okay.
Player 2 picks
Don't
up the
mind
first
Gail
down.
san yo.
That'll give them a psychological advantage. Immediate jump in. Sonic boom. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening, brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout.
Nah, just on the waza.
You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Big man's coming for you. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. A quick breather. Player 2 experiencing burnout. There's a change of stock. Solid anti-air. Ooh, what a smart throw. What now? Hugs nothing but air. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Oh my god, what the hell? Clutch anti-air.
ソニックブーム一発で終わりやろ。やろな。はい。それ狙いだろうな、今のはな。
Who's going to steal this win? Big man's coming for you. Brushes that off. Turns out. Shots fired with tempo. Throws them. What's next? Player 2 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Plenty of health, full gauges, let's go. What now? Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Wall splat into the guard frame. Taps them on the zone. Ooh, what a smart play. Stacking things in their favor with solid pressure. Nice fireball. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. They're in the corner. There's a burnout. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. A real test of nerve.
ソニックブームで来るぞこいつ。はい。
Perfect boom whips and nets.
はい。
They are not getting close to each other. Boom! Shakes things up with a fireball.
はい、終わり。
Doesn't take the throw.
これアイ猫の直感です。邪魔してくれてありがとうございます。当たり前に再戦やん。
Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Big man's coming for you. Hits him with a stop and bop.
絶対つかみまでやんだよなこいつ。
Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunity. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. They need to hold out. Player 2 has used up all of their drive hits. Gets a good lead on their opponent. Amazing concentration on display as they punish when their opponent's attack left them wide open. Recovers from burnout. Checks them with a projectile. brushes off the impact. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Life lead opens up. The pressure is so intense here.
終わった。
And the throw
な
ends the
ん
round.
だよ。強。
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else
強すぎ
can
る。
they get away with?
ナイス。
They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
ハマってたんかい。
Blows him. What's next? Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Somersault kick. Medium kick. Drive gauge gap here. Player experiencing burnout. Breaks the block with a throw. What'll happen here? Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Checks him with the boom. Throws a fireball. So, what's next? Flicks out the blade to creep up. Player 2 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. The engagement here will have a huge effect on the rest of the match. Experiencing burnout. Are we gonna see a come there?
うわー、終わった
Not letting that go on.
なんじ
Sneaks in
ゃ
the
よ
throw.
これ。どうやって勝つん
Player
だ。
1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
髪型おかしいよ。強いけど髪型おかしいよ。おいおい、目の前すまんなよ。やってやんよ。
Here comes a new challenger.
こいつと相性いいんじゃないか、ワンちゃん。
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. All right. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? A drive impact. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters.
おい。
Sticks the combo. Player 1 chases them down. Can't tech the throw? Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Ends the round with a
かっこいい。
punish counter. Living in the opponent's head rent free right now.
こいつ
Player 1
こいつ
picks
かっこ
up
よす
the
ぎ。
first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Brushes that off and keeps going. That's experiencing burnout. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Big man's coming for you. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time.
こいつね。
Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. They must looking to impress with this super. Closing it out with a
なん
super
か必
art
殺技が打てん
finish.
のよ。必殺技どこで打ったんだ。
That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
持ち上げたまさかの。
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. That should teach him you can't just throw out moves. player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Alright, player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. They need to hold out. Does a good job of pushing back. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Solid combo. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Knockdown. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Show of course. They break things off to take a quick breather. Goes for the super art? Goes for the level 1 super. Going on the offensive? Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
The next round brushes that off and keeps going.
この技がな
With a target combo. Experiencing burnout. Knockdown and player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Jumps in. A quick breather. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter.
この技ですよ。で掴んでくるんだろ。うわ。ほらつなげるね本当に。うわ。でやでやでやでや。
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
負けました。ちょっと一旦練習させてくれ。
Special match. Online. Arcade. Arcade. Practice. Arcade.
ストーリーってあるんだ。マジ難易度イージーにさせてもらいます。土木やったんエドモンド・ホンダさん。
わしの見せたいものをドーンと盛り込んでプロデュースじゃ。
やば。
まずは何より
声優さんおるやん。
相撲観戦のできるステージ。定員は現役の力士たち。
おい
日本の心も
運び方おかしいやろ。
にしてもこの場所に決まるまでが一苦労じゃったわい。出店場所を探して正解。
豪華やな。
USA.
投票入りでごわす。
呼ばれて剣断。
Round 1. Fight.
これだけでいけんな。さすがにイージーでしたね。さすがにイージーですわ。やばい。かやさんいらっしゃい。 はやさんって誰だ？名前変えたか？誰か。よし。エーペックスね、もうやめたのよ、一旦。なんでかっていうと弱すぎた、自分が。やめたというかもう、逃げた。名前変えたよ。誰かやわ。
メキシコ。
メキシコ。
よろしく。
Round 1. Fight.
風よ。
よっしゃ。はい。
ほらほら。
この巨体の男がこんなちっちゃい女の子を抱きしめるのちょっと心苦しいですけど、ちょっと物好きなんでそれだけでやろうかな。うわ普通で戦ってたらもうこのつかみ技する体力でこの距離に来れんもんな。つかみ技だけ
Honda wins.
ほんだよ。ナイス。
USA.
USA 時が流れて車
Make it a
車と戦うポケモンやん。ポケモンのやつやん、車と戦わないかっていうのは。流行ってんすか？トレンド？終わったんか？どういうこと？
Brazil.
ブラジルブランカさっさっさぼー
Round 1.
カンカンかなり勘違い。ようつかみ入れれたな今。飛ぶやつどうやってやるんだ？飛ぶやつちょっとどうやってコマンドあるんだろう。ごっつんだやつ。
Round 2. Fight.
なんかイージーモードのコンピューターとさ こんなしっかりやり合ってんの俺ぐらいやろ。モダンでしかも。普通に強いもん。ナイス。
フランス。
フランス。あ、こいつやん。苦手。
あら相撲
いかにも相撲じゃい。
さあお店を出すのは
なんとなんならここ
あら
オッケー。ラウンド。
投票入りでごわす。
お相手します。さあどんな試合になるかしら。
相撲の妙技とっとみーしゃ
ウェーイ。えげつなくエドモンド見捨てていく。こうか。見つけた。こうだ。ああ。後ろ引いてこれ。ああ。で上でもいけるね。あ、下でやるとこれね。
これが相撲じゃ
これが相撲じゃーい。サンクチュアリー。
ここは移動遊園地。あ、わ
でやりたいことをどう
終わった。
Thanks for playing.
Thanks for playing. センキュー言ってくれるのえぐくないか。
Congratulations.
やばい T シャツさんフォローありがとうございます。何これ。かわいい。うわー、テンション上がる。これめっちゃよくない？うわ、懐かしいもの。パッケージ。あ、これも懐かしい。ちょっと変わってる？ プラクティスで。あ、これこれいいね。あ、これステップ。はいはいはい。あー、これを怠ってましたわ。これ一生やっとこう。通常攻撃。 ん。優しいなこれ。投げ。そうなんや。知らんかった。ああ、なるほどね。ちょっと待って、これあれじゃん。俺が学ぶ方じゃないじゃんこれ。違う違う違う。モダンでしなきゃ意味ないじゃん。これモダンなんだから。てかダイナミックあるじゃん。モダンでやらなきゃ意味ないじゃない。はいはいはい。ちょっと待って。そもそも俺ダイナミックに設定できんのっていうところはありますが。やばい。やっぱ練習って俺嫌いだな。ボタン教えてよ。ボタン。違うんか。何？やり方教えてくれ。なんかどっかを2つとボタンじゃなかったっけ。これか。違う？違うんだろうな。違うの？ ジャストパドライブパリの発動瞬間に相手の攻撃を受け止めるとなるほど。これ当たる直前にこういうことじゃないのか。一回これじゃないの？違うんか。違うのか。わからんすぎる。ジャストパディがわからんすぎました。攻撃出し発言なるほど。あ、これはやらなくていいんだ。技のヒット。 なるほど。いや、いい、もういい、練習いい。もうなんか分かった気がする。もうなんか分かった気する。間違えた。もうこれ以上練習しても意味ない気がする。俺はもうランクに進ませてもらう。Killing me. It's killing now. First. 間違えた。しゃあ、一味違う俺を見していってやろうかよ。
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Sees them coming in, grabs them. An aggressive attack. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. What are they thinking here? They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner.
掴みうまいけどこい
Avoid
つ
getting cornered.
やっぱり一撃が弱い。
Right in there. Knockdown. Life lead opens up. Great work finding the opening. Rolls in.
こいつうざ。
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
相性悪っ。
Good old slap.
もうご了承だ。
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Grabs him. Good work staying in throw range there. Underhand slap. Player 1 can't burnout activates. Player 1 in dire straits brushes that off and keeps going.
うわ。
This right here is what Cammy's all about. Here it comes. The Delta Red Assault.
やりすぎ
They're thinking of
大化けろ。
big off this. Just goes for it at this range. Responds with the ultimate killer head ram. They push their way out of the corner. Punish counter tank flatlines them.
What the fuck?
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over
More,
yet.
one more.
Just believe it's time for that comeback. Big man's coming for you. The jump in catches them. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Goes for the throw. Knockdown. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Grabs him, takes a trip. In a dire
同
situation,
じ技ばっ
they
かし
can't
しやが
afford
っ
any
てよ。
mistakes. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Decides to meet them in the air. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Burnout activates. They can't squander this punishment
う
easily.
わダブ
Player 2 takes the round like a
あー
thief in
膝
the
が赤くなって
night.
かわいそう
What else can they get away with?
俺の本田さんをよコケにしてくれたなよく
Opts to create space to start. Who's going to Oicho? Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Risky decision, but let's see how this plays out. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until they're experiencing burnout. Player 1 brushes that off and keeps going. Big man's coming for you. Perfect KO.
パーフェクト KO どうだ
This is the final round.
ゴリ押し成功2連勝中止めてやんよ
Opts to create space to start. The last round. It's now or never. Post fight, the punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. There's a burnout. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Oh,
Hey.
the final bout. Pack it up. This match might be over.
そっちなんですよねこれが
Wrecks them. They're in range. Turns out. Cannon spike. They're recovered. Throws them. What
本
now?
気出してきた
Parries. Real test of nerve. Oh, yo, Rocky. Spin drive. I called it. I called it. There's.
オーケ
I've seen a lot of fights in
ー
my
エドモンド
day.
ホンダ
Nothing even comes close to this one.
ゲー
It's not
Hey.
over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps up, grabs and throws him away.
おいやばいやばいやばいやばい
Spikes coming through. Throws him. What's next? Steps in for the throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. All right, they throw them into the corner. They're looking to keep the pressure on and do some damage. I can't keep track of these corner switches. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Gets the parry in and adds some opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 on the board first.
ナメップしてた風に見えてますが普通に負けました
Round 2. Fight.
Decides to create some distance to start. They piled up the knowledge. Now charges forward. Throws them to negate the block. Closes the gap for the grab. Goes for the level 1 super. A quick breather. Can they keep on him? Experiencing burnout. Player 1 will have to deal with the show of force. What'll happen here? Player 2 is in a pretty good position with a stop and pop. Uses the gauge for a
う
super.
わ
Canny speed on full
ー持
display.
ってかれた
It's the Delta Red Assault.
いい
Big.
ぞ
They were right to be on guard there. This is gonna hurt. Crowns them from above. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Got a cannon spike. What now? Blade turns out. Wrecks them. Who's gonna take it? Who will come out on top? The bulldozer.
イエーイおーギリギリ逆転マッチ
Last round, people.
これめっちゃ良かったんじゃないかこれ座布団朝座布団あれだわ
Fight.
Give them the biscuits and the tea. Clutch, anti-air. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Oh, the throw connects. That throw will do some good damage. Which fighter will control the pace? Good decision with that throw. Both fighters prep. Wow, reads the counter attack. Player 1 super to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Jump in, tries to act quickly, but whips the attack. What's next? The bulldozer levels him. Turns out. Chases him down. Scrambling here to avoid that. Up for the arrow. A real test of nerve. What a
うえーせせ
I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
負けたなへえいやいい戦いでしたね明らかにちょっと強くなったやろねえ成長だよなちょっと成長以外の何今のは何者でもないよ成長以外の何者でもない
Here comes a new challenger.
モダンより簡単にするやつできんのかな普通にこれで
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Lots of aggression from both sides. That was a solid anti-air. Trips him up. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Taking stock. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral get burnout activated.
OK!
Player
よかった
2
ね。
picks up the always important first round. They'll
見れてま
want
した
to
ね
keep the
結
ball rolling.
局。
Round 2. Fight.
Checking their reactions with a fireball? Who's going to start Oicho throw? You can't let them close in like that. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Whiffs the impact. Looking to impress with this super ultimate killer headband. Player 2 is dominating this match. There's a change of sides. Finishes the
Yay! ストレート勝ち。
big punish counter.
おいおい君
Player
そう
2
してさ。
brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
もう一
Right
丁
back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
波動拳するだろう。
Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. All right, tons of drive and health to work with. Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? Player 2 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities.
うい
Sticks the combo. Whiffs the throw.
終わっていく。
Ends the round.
クソストレ
Player
ートなら
1
ず。
sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Good old slap. Player 2 creates a good burnout activates. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Looking for a chance. The low heavy is denied. Medium kick. Flashes him. Experiencing burnout. Like the punish counter gives them a great opening here to
イエーイ負けていく。ストレート
Player
負け。
1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
クラシックに負けてい
Right back
く。
into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Denies the low head.
完全に間合い読まれてる。
Charges in with authority. Lots of aggression from both sides. Big low reaching heavy. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Alright, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Throws him. What's next? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something.
終わった。
Opts for the throw to
く
close it
そ
out.
ーやばい負けたくない。
Player 1 on the board first
こい
with
つ
the
には
win.
負けたくない。
They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2.
ダブル。
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? A little too greedy there. Hopes with the burnout activates. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. They trade hits. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. What now? Oh, yo! Raw super hit! Player 2 needs impact squat. Knocked them out of the air. Okay, raw super art incoming. Will this super art do anything?
いや終わっ
The drive is back.
た。うわー負けたぜ。
Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
いい戦いでしたね。自分に合ったレベルだったんじゃないか今の。結構まあ負けたんだけどね。普通に負けたんだが、え、欲しくない？ファミコンやけど画質。
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Denies the attack and parrying an attack like that is risky, but the reward is the drive gauge building up. Goes for the throw. What's the play here? Neither of them willing to back off here. Solid combo. Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Life lead opens up. Taking stock. Takes the chance to hurt him. Takes a trip. The throw missed. Allows him to negate the block. Player 2, show up for it. A quick breather. Player 2 might have just shifted this turn. They're going for the super art. Just goes for it in there. Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up?
Round 2. Fight.
Big man's coming for you. Oito throw. You can't let him close in like that. Pokes with a medium kick. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What'll happen here? Hits them with a stopping block. A quick breather. Picks up the counter. This is experiencing burnout. Shots fired with Teppo. Wrecks them. Amazing. The low's blocked. Escapes the corner.
Okay.
This is the final
どんどん勝ちが増えてきたよ。
Expect to see some fireworks. Medium low heavy, but no go. Baits out the low kick. Connects with blocks the low kick. Match just started. Experiencing burnout. All the throw connects. Player 2 is yo, raw super here. Get ready, because it's time for the final bout.
押し出すか押し出すか、中に入れていく。ワンポイン
Here we go. Player 1 needs to take it. Connects with the throw. What now? The drive impact doesn't work. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. They're just gonna go for
止
it
めれ
with
た。
the super.
止めれんか。
Hits him down with the super.
What
Now
the
that's how you take a round. Does not leave anything to chance with that super finish. Player 1 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Breaks the block with a throw. Good work staying in throw range there. Player 1 with the life lead. Opts for the throw. Trips him up. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner.
やばい、ストレート負けする。
Where is their opening? There's goes for the super art? Knockdown. How's this round going to KO?
なんで
Player 1 picks up the always important first round.
8割猫かわいい。
Round 2. Fight.
Parries the attack. Throws them to negate the block. 100-hand slap. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Good old slaps. Player 1 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? A quick breather. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Hits them with a stopping block. Uses the target pump, bends the meter. Hoping
や
for
め
a
てあげ
good return.
て
closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. Taking no prisoners. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
苗落ちです。苗落ちします今日も。もういいっすわ。はい。まあ性格診断でね、エドモンド・ホンダさん選ばれたので、今日1日1時間半はエドモンド・ホンダさんを使ってやってまいりましたが、少しは成長してました。でも勝てたの1回だけで、やっぱ格ゲーは体力めちゃくちゃ使うね。もう1時間半でも食ってくてよ、食ってくて。で、なんかセオリーか知らんけどさ、1回終わった後にもう1回戦わんといかんよ。それ続けたらね、一人の人と何回もやる感じやん。うわ、もう疲れるわこれは本当に。ということで、もう今日はここまでにしようかなということで、いろいろ正当化してるけどシンプルに苗落ちですね。負けすぎです。メンタル持たないです。ということで、YouTube にアーカイブ上げてますので、ぜひ YouTube の方チャンネル登録よろしくお願いします。そして TikTok は相変わらず毎日配信していくつもりなので、TikTok の方もフォローしていただけたらありがたいです。TikTok の方は本当にね、タイミングようわからんタイミングで始めるんで、自分が思った時にやるっていうスタンスでやってるんで、本当にフォローしてくれたら通知がいくと思うんで、フォローしておいてください。作業用 BGM として YouTube の方でアーカイブ見てもらえたらいいかなと思ってます。何かしらリクエストなんかあったらまたコメントかなんかしといてください。今日はここまでです。おつけろです。